we love it. Thank you, Allison. Okay, so there is no denying that the DMV is full of talented musicians, right? And this weekend, some local musicians will be showcasing their talents in front of some really big names at the Sounds of the Summer event. The event will feature local performers, the release of a documentary, and a music compilation. And that is just the start. There will also be a host of industry panelists, including WPGC's DJ Flex and rapper Jay-Z's nephew, Rel Carter, who serves as A&R coordinator for record label Rock Nation. Well, this morning, radio and event host Tony Reds joins us live in the loft along with Rel Carter and the documentary producer Travis House to dish all about the event. And good morning to all three of you.
Good morning.
And Tony, since I started out with you, let us start with you. Tell us about this particular event, Sounds of the Summer. What is it?
Well, we're looking for artists from the local area that we're trying to put on a national platform. And we just want to look for rappers, singers. I mean, I don't care what you do. I mean, as long as you got an art form that you can perform, that's what we're looking for.
And what do they have to do to be part of this? Is it submitting music?
Submit your music, have a nice bio, have a great song that we can put on radio, you know?
Okay, and Ralph, from an A&R perspective, and you're with Rock Nation, I mean, you can't get any bigger than that these days. What do you do at this point when they're appearing on this? Are you signing them right away? They have the potential to be signed right away?
No, I don't think we're signing them right away. It's a process of actually, listening to the music, because anybody can make one good song. So we're in the business of building artists, not just a guy that just can make one song. So, I mean, if they make a good song, it's a dope song, we'll sit with them and figure out what other type of music they have and take it from there.
And what's the hardest part do you think that people need to know about this process? I think a lot of people think I have talent. Automatically, I should be able to make this happen. What do you think people need to know, these artists, performers need to know about this process?
I think the most part that they have the trouble with is they see who's hot now, so they want to sound like them instead of just sound like themselves.
Yeah.
So they be like, oh, Little Uzi sound like this, so let me make a song that sound like that. But that works for Little Uzi. It doesn't work for everybody.
Indeed, it doesn't, because we're having 99 million people sound like Future, and I'm like, can someone sound different? Just one person. Okay, and there's a documentary aspect to this too. Tell me about that.
Yes, so as a born and raised DC native, I've seen like the culture that the DMV has been able to prosper, and I felt like this was a great opportunity to just say, you know what, I just want to go ahead and show the experience and show some of the people who have had great influence in radio and even just locally being able to open the avenues for artists to just say, hey, I just want to have a platform just to perform.
And we're seeing some of this documentary. Where was this shot?
It's shot over the span of maybe 2 or 3 years, but primarily this year, particularly Asia DC. This is Tony Reds, of course, just being able to have the chance to speak with radio and also people like One Love Massive and even DJ Flex as well, who's had such an influence. So just being able to get a chance to talk to everyone and get their different avenues was just a great experience.
This sounds like really a movement. This is not just a one-time thing. It's a movement.
Right, so you got to think, by me, being born and raised in this area, when I went on tour, because I used to be a former artist, and you visited all these other cities, you would go to these cities and you would listen on the radio and be like, they're playing their local artist there. Who is that artist? So when I ever, got on the radio myself, I said I would have a platform for local artists to play their music if I ever got on the radio.
Can you say some of the performers who are going to be?
Oh, man, we have Devin White's going to perform. Also, Patrice Live will be performing, Wild Boy Rob. The list goes on for you. Why? They'll all be in the building.
Okay, and for you, Rel, why do you think this is so important?
Because I feel like it's so many cities that have talented artists, and they just don't have the right connections.
The right venue, right?
And they also don't know each other. So I feel like a lot of artists, they're good, but they need collaborators. And I feel like something like this that only has DC artists allows these artists to meet each other and potentially work together. All
right, and Travis, I'll let you have the last word on the Sounds of the Summer.
Okay, yeah, I think Sounds of Summer is a great experience because I feel like so often we say we want to have the DMV together, but I feel like we have to always encourage that because it's so easy to work individually and say, all right, we got this, but it's like we have to start encouraging that we're all going to come together, we're all going to all support one another because it's so easy to just say, I got it on my own.
All right, well, I can't let you go without talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce because obviously the connection is that you are related to Jay-Z.
Somewhat.
All right, what are you going to tell us about somewhat? What are you going to tell us about any future plans for a tour or an album?
I'm not going to tell you guys anything.
Oh, come on.
guys gotta wait and see.
We gotta wait and see. Okay, but
Yes.
there you are in the picture with them. There is this. What's your graduation?
Yes, my college graduation.
Okay, so this is like, look, my proximity here to be. I'm gonna touch you for good luck, AJ. Too. Oh my gosh, that is fantastic. Well, I wish you guys luck with this. The event is
Tomorrow.
tomorrow. What time and how can people just let's see, 5 to 9:30. We do have a slate here, 5 to 9:30. Asia DC. There's the address for information there. You can go to the website. All right, make it happen. The Sounds of the Summer. You've got 3 heavyweights here, making sure that this is going to be a success. If you're an artist, don't miss this. If you're just curious, don't miss it. This is a great thing.
The twins do.
Exactly.
You can at least tell us that and how they're doing. I mean, if you just want to drop something.
Two boys, 2 girls,
Yeah, right.
1 girl.
Names.
Y'all know better than me.
We're going to put you guys up to task of getting the info, okay? You're going to try. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Back over to you.
All right, 10:40 is the time right now. Zip trips are the perfect chance to start the weekend early. And this morning, Allison and Steve already popping bottles this early in the morning.
Love it.
We're going to check in with them live at the Wine Bin. That's coming up next.